Hello, I didn't even check if my mic is muted. We're playing Incineroar today. And, we're going to talk about how I've lost my ability to waste time and my declining mental health. So stay tuned. Was that transition good? Did you guys like that? All right. That was just for the VOD watchers, because I know the live's not here yet. Live's not here yet. Only the VOD watchers get to see that one. We're building Incineroar today. I don't know that it's going to be as good as the deck we ran yesterday. I'm a little bit worried about Oricorio in general. I might even run a different Eevee. We might even run Eevee EX here. Although I can't run Eevee EX because it still can't do damage. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about Oricorio, but that's okay. We're going to build around it anyways. This deck is effectively Sylveon for draw power. And then, Incineroar for everything else. Hopefully the Fire Fang is enough, like the burn damage is enough to take out these little birds, but I think we're going to struggle. I think we're going to struggle against a bunch of lightning decks. I think they're going to pair us against lightning decks intentionally because we have no way to damage them. Maybe we throw a Flareon in here. Is that even an option? Maybe we throw a single Flareon in here to prevent the little bird from destroying everything that we own. Oh, what does this do again? Take a fire energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. That's pretty good. And I kind of like that. I think I like that over everything else. And we have the full art. I'm going to throw one of these guys in here. To prevent us from getting completely walled by a little bird. That's the plan. We'll see if we have room for it at the end, because I know there's going to be a ton of support that need to go into this deck. But, hey, Ace, what's going on? What is going on? Here is Pokeball. And Professor's Research. All right, start with those two. This deck definitely has Lily, and we're going to need it 100%. At least one. No Lucamine, no Eevee bag. Probably two Lilies. Throw a Cyrus in here. Oh, Cyrus, where are you? There it is. Rocky Helmet and or... We don't need a cape here, right? We have Incineroar. Incineroar has so much HP. No cape required. All the draw power is already there. We're not missing anything. I've got my rare candies already. We've got Little Cat, Big Cat. One medium fox for the little bird. You got the rare candy. You got the Pokeball. Professor's Research. That's looking pretty good. Maybe just a tool. Maybe just like a poison. Poison and fire stack, right? Illima's Bait. Don't need that. Don't need Repels. No Gladion. No Eevee bag. Oh, the How. We need a How for sure. We need at least one. Yeah, we need at least one. Good shout. At least one How. I'm more worried about the Oricorio with this deck. That's why I'm like maybe like Poison or Eevee bag. Nah, because we're not really doing damage. We're not really doing the damage with it. And we don't really need the heals for it. I'm tempted to drop a Sabrina for another How or a Cyrus for a How. I think we're going to need these, though, to get around the little bird. All right, let's play like that. One How seems fine. If I wasn't so worried about Oricorio, we drop Flareon and add a second How. But I think that little bird's going to show up. I just have a feeling we run a deck like this, and the game is like, yeah, we're pairing them against the Oricorio every time, you know? The game is almost spiteful in that way. It's like, yeah, you didn't prepare for this one thing. We're going to serve you this one thing over and over and over again. That's the feeling that I'm getting. No name. New, just straight up new deck too, by the way. What do we call it? Happy Tiger? Is that what we do here? Sounds weird. Tiger Ribbons? Fire Ribbons? What are we doing here? We'll go Fire Ribbons. I don't know. I feel like I used to have such creative deck names, and now my creative juices are just used up, you know? If you're a happy tiger, just name it. Yo, Frosted Flakes. Hold on. Not even Tony. We're going full up Frosted Flakes. I like that. I like that. I like that. All right, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Big Cat can still burn the Ori? No. Yes, we can still burn the Oricorio. That is very true. That is very true. Nobody cares about Incineroar, man. All right, here we go. Eevee's up. Kind of the worst thing. I also wanted to put an X speed in this deck, and I didn't do that either. Just not enough room, man. There's too many good cards now. We're going second, which means we get energy. But it's one of those, if we have like an X speed laying around, you could potentially just drop the energy not on this Eevee. But instead we have to. Black Clover, nice. Didn't think there was a lo-fi version of their opening. Oh yeah. It is out there. I completely forgot about Flareon. And now I kind of want to use it. There's actually a weird vibe. I think I go like this. Like that. Now that Flareon's here. Now that Flareon is actually in my face, I kind of like that it's here. Is this Flareon actually good? There's no way. Loving the background music? Let's go. Yeah, it's good stuff. Hey, Mahoney, what's going on? Good afternoon, good afternoon. Oh, the art on this thing is crazy. So good. So Sylveon is only for draws? Yes. Yes, Sylveon's only here for the draws. Only here for the professor's research. Lily. Are all the Eeveelutions good or only a few? So it's... They're all decent. I mean... They're all decent for different reasons. I kind of... Man, I wish I had... I can't even evolve now. They're all good for different reasons. I think we win this still. We are getting bopped. We are getting bopped. We don't have our stuff yet. See, this is where maybe Medium Cat in this deck. Like dropping the Flareon for other Sylveon. It's a struggle. It's a struggle out here. You can't run mixed energy though. There's no way. Because Incineroar needs fire the whole way through. What about Glaceon? I guess Glaceon's pretty mid. Glaceon's pretty mid. Not a whole lot going on there. Worst one's probably Umbreon, since Chip and Bellow isn't as prevalent. Yeah, I guess they're not all good. They're not all good. I would say about 50% are good. I'm trying Rampardos Lucario deck. It's pretty good. Rampardos Lucario is pretty good. Here we kind of just have to believe in Rare Candy, I think. I guess I go Sylveon. Sylveon lives 1. Barring Greninja. Can play other Litten, but kind of for why? I guess just to get it out of my hand. I don't think this deck is as good as the decks that we were running yesterday, if I'm honest with you. I feel like New Leafeon is the worst. New Leafeon's okay. Let me look. Now I forget exactly what New Leafeon does, but isn't it like a lot of damage for like low energy? I thought I actually liked the looks of New Leafeon. It's not like spectacular. This one, right? Leaf Blast. This attack does 20 more damage for each. Oh, it is pretty mid. It is pretty mid. It feels like it should have a bunch of synergy in it. It kind of doesn't. There's a how. That's the game, right? I guess I retreat into other Litten. We sack Litten, but I think it's just Jover. I'll hit for 20. Why not? All I need is one Greninja. It's an interesting deck. I wonder how we make it better. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Yeah, there's Greninja. That's GG. Good game. Good game. Did get a W with Umbreon, then deleted the deck. It was fun to watch Yellowbird do nothing. That's fair. Oh, man. I don't want to give up all our points. If we keep losing with this deck, we might have to do something else. I think the issue is, like, Flareon's cool and all, but... Let's look at this real quick. Flareon's cool and all, but you lose all that draw power, which is how you get to the rare candy so fast. You know what I mean? What if we... Let's drop Cyrus, which is like a thing I don't like doing, but let's drop Cyrus. Do I add an Eevee or a middle cat? That's the question. I think an Eevee. It's either Eevee EX or medium cat. I kind of like medium cat too, though. It stinks to not have enough evolution here, though. Let's go. Yeah, Eevee EX. We got a lot of Pokemon now. What are you woofing about? Oh my gosh. Why are we not using the full art? Out there woofing for no reason. Actually woofing. Alright, let's try that. Let's try that. There's not even anybody on the Ring doorbell. What are you woofing about? Jeez. All these woofs for no reason. I've seen a guy with 50k cards collected. That's insane. That's insane. Does not sound friendly? Nah, she's a teddy bear. She sounds mean, but she would never hurt anybody. I mean, she's a big shepherd, don't get me wrong. But she's so friendly. She's just a big, cuddly, fluffy monster. Hey, Mason, what's going on? Thanks for the heart. Appreciate you. We're doing. I'm struggling slightly with this deck. I don't know that it's going to be the way we win games. You know what I mean? Whew. Play the Eevee. Play the Eevee. This is looking like a better start to me. But who knows? Alright, the rare candy is here. That's beautiful. We're already into Big Cat. Love that for us. Love that for us. We can go Sylveon here. Sylveon in the front or Sylveon in the back? I think Sylveon in the front because then we live one. Not that it matters. Doesn't really matter. Draw cards here. Sabrina's cool. Drop the Litten. Get the energy down. We can Sabrina maybe if we want to. Not right now, though. Oh, Primarina Greninja is pretty good versus the deck you're using, I think. That could be good, yeah. I wanted to... Primarina's on my list of things to try. Primarina Greninja sounds like a good combination. I just... The buff of that Sylveon provides is so much better when it's with a Psychic deck. It just is. That's the thing. Alright, How's here. I think we start doing damage now, right? Let's get this damage down. Get this damage down. We're doing 80. 80 off the rip's pretty good. Now, even if you decide to hit me, you're in a tough spot, right? I've got Lily, which can heal me up. I'm getting way more HP back than you. You do flip, which is good. But... oh. Alright, so guys, we need to talk about how I'm losing my ability to see something dumb and not say things. Are you guys with me on this? So like, I used to be able to look at something and be like, all right, this is something that is clearly, this person's not doing it the right way. And I used to be able to just like not say anything about it. And I've just completely lost my ability to do that. And I don't know, we were becoming old whiners. I think you're right. I think you're right. Do I just lose here, by the way? I'm only doing 50. I guess they knock themselves out. They knock themselves out, so that's a thing. But it's just like, I used to be able to see a thing and be like, okay, you're clearly not doing that right, but like, it's fine. And now I've lost my ability to do that. And I haven't decided if it's like, it's time for me to work at a startup. Like, I think that's what it is. Because startup people is like, get the job done. You know what I mean? Sorry, this is like totally unrelated to Pokemon cards. I understand. I do. But it's just tough, you know? Are they gonna retreat here? What are you doing? We got rid of our Cyrus, of course we did. No, they're just gonna go down. Alright, we're just gonna share. We're just gonna share the impact. Do I believe in Litten? How many cards do we have? 6 cards. I don't really believe in the Litten yet. I think we have to put the Sylveon forward. Aren't people more stressed at a startup? Yes, but for different reasons. For different reasons. Oh, there's the Incineroar. I think it's for different reasons. Like, Pokeball, Ribbons. Ribbons is going to draw. If we get to Rare Candy right now, I'm going to cry. Because that means we could have went to Cat straight away. Oh, I absolutely should have thrown Pokeball first. This is like the 3rd time you guys let me do that. How dare you? There's the Rare Candy. We could have just straight up did the thing. We could have just straight up did the thing. It's too late now. Is check wash chat? I might be washed. I might be washed. Maybe that's the problem. I'm just out of the juice, dude. I'm out of the juice to just sit there and look at a thing that's like clearly wrong and not open my big dumb mouth. Yeah, no, the play there was to go. I didn't believe that we had enough draw power to get to Incineroar, and we did. They Cyrus us anyways. We just lose. None of it mattered. None of it mattered. None of it mattered. Startups are not easy by any stretch. I know, but it's not my work ethic. It's not my work ethic that's the problem, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not afraid to work hard on something. What I am irritated by, though, is like having to ask permission to do my job. That's like so just, it lights me on fire. It lights me on fire, man. Like, give me the stuff I need to do my job and get out of my way. That's really like I got talked to last time I opened my mouth on how our department could improve the system. They most likely don't understand. Yeah, and that's the thing, it's like there's just like obvious things that if the other thing is you're just at that point you're just volunteering yourself for more work too. And I get that. Like, anytime you open your mouth, it's like, all right, well, if you're going to open your mouth about it, then you should probably fix it. But it's just like, man, I'm running out of that juice that just like the keep your mouth shut and do your job juice, whatever that juice is, very low on that juice. Some criminal scheduled a meeting for a Friday before lunchtime. That's crazy. That's crazy. If you don't have equity in the company, your paycheck is all that matters. See, that is the mindset that I don't know how to... Like, I almost want to encapsulate that. And I don't have it in me. You know what I mean? Hey, Alex, what's going on? I don't have it in me to sit there and be like, it's just a job, put my 4 hours in, and call it a day. Like, I don't have it in me to do that. When I see something that's not right, I want to work on it. I want to fix the thing. And it's just like not having the power to fix the thing when I know the thing's broken. It's so infuriating. Start your own company. That's literally what I'm trying to do. But the problem with starting my own company is that it takes a long time, and I have expenses now. Like previously, I kind of wish we never bought this house, if I'm honest with you, because my previous house we could have paid it off and then had no expenses, and I would have unlimited time to build a business that makes money. But I don't have that luxury now. Anything I build now has to be while I still have income, because I got to pay the mortgage. You know what I mean? Then offered to make it easier for everyone else while allowing us to expand in some areas. I was told that the director didn't want to make a lot of changes too fast. Yeah, I mean, I've been there before too, where like previous places that I've worked, they... Oh wow, we just got rocked, didn't we? It's fine, we're still okay, as long as we don't get Sabrina. As long as we don't get Sabrina. But I've worked at places before where like the tech was old, and that's what really bothered me. Was that like I was working with old technology? Like that super duper bugged me. I don't know if that would be a thing that still bugs me though. Like I don't know that I care about the tech anymore. I used to care a lot. I used to be like, if I'm not working with the latest stuff, why am I even working? I used to be like that. You're going to be self-funding for a while. Yeah, see, I don't want to do the VC thing. I don't want to do the VC thing. Even if I had like, even if I had an idea that I was so confident in, that I would just be like absolutely certain it's going to work, I would not want to do the VC thing because it's so stressful. Like, how do you accept like $1 million worth of funding from someone and just maybe they'll get a return and maybe they won't? Like that's wild to me that people can even do that. And maybe that's where my brain's broken too. Like, I want to prove out the concept first. I want to like, let me make 1,000. Like, I want to make $1,000 before I make $1 million. Does that make sense? I feel like these VCs are like, if we're just give me $10 million and I'll turn it into $5 million. Like, that does not make sense. That does not make sense. We're just cooked, right? This Rampardos is like just absolutely tearing us apart, and there's kind of nothing we could do about it. Right? There's like nowhere. Like I can Lily here to go to 110, and we just lose. I can Sabrina it out. Sabrina does nothing. He brings in Garchomp, swaps again. We lose. This Rampardos is just a beast. It's just a beast. There's no way to knock it out. I could retreat to survive one turn, but kind of for what reason, you know? Just delaying the inevitable. I don't know that this deck is very good, guys. This is like 3 L's in a row. Incineroar just doesn't feel like it's doing enough. We're bringing our win rate down, I'll tell you that. Bringing our win rate down, I'll tell you that. Ramp is so broken. It is very good. Yeah, 1 energy, 130 is wild. Anything you're still chasing now that you have 2 gold Pokeballs? Yes. So we're going to go for, right now we're going for Full Art Cyrus and Full Art Cynthia. And they both come from the same pack, which is great. We can go and pull more Palkia packs. In the end, had to stick to meta. Yeah, I mean, I kind of was... I was seeing this Incineroar deck being played quite a bit, so I thought maybe. But honestly, the Sylveon Togekiss deck is fire. I should just stick with that. That or the Lightning deck. The Jolteon. Jolteon was very good. The Zeraora was very good. Apparently people are searching on YouTube for an electric deck, so I should probably just do another stream with one of those decks and title it the electric deck, and people will search for that. Magearna. You are very scary. Hey, Titanium with the gifted sub. Let's go. Appreciate you. Love to go and rip a pack for sure. What does this thing do again? An ability. So we want no abilities. No abilities here. I think that means we go Sylveon on the bench. They're going to go big, their big cat, which is no good. Drop this Eevee. Pokeball has to bring us the right thing now. Has to, it has to. It's Litten. Now, the question is, do I don't think I do anything here. I could draw more cards, but we have rare candy. Let's just go Litten. This just like completely signals that we have everything we need though when we play like this. Now there's a pretty good shot that they're just gonna... I guess I could put the... Oh, no, your 2 retreat cost. 2 retreat cost is kind of a crime on that thing. Alright, I'm ending. I'm ending. Sabrina was an option there, for sure. But yeah, putting energy on Litten there is kind of broadcasting that we have all the cards we need. Which means if they have a Mars or a red card, they're going to use it. Waiting for opponent. I mean, you could hit me for 40. You could do it. Incineroar doesn't have an ability, right? No. Bro's gonna concede you got this. I don't think so. Hey, Lola. Hello. Alright. We got smacked for 40. That's fine. Rare candy all day. This thing's weak to fire. Maybe we should have just played the Flareon. I mean, I still could. Pulled an immersive Lily yesterday. Let's go. Do I even bother with the Flareon? I guess I could play it and survive more turns. Right? Because you're going to hit me for 40. I'm not going down here. Which means I could actually put the energy on the Flareon. And then the following turn, Flareon will stack energy on Incineroar. Let's play like that. Kind of a silly play. I should have just played this energy on the... If I was going to play Flareon that whole time, I should have played the energy on the Eevee and drew a card last turn. My brain's not braining. I might actually be washed. Yeah, because like we would have been knocking out this Magearna by now and stacking energy on Incineroar. It would have been a win-win. I have no way to heal the Flareon, which is sad. It's still like kind of okay, but it might not be okay later on. Redeemed no cursing. Oh no. What will I do? I need to update that stuff. You're getting too wild. Oh, man, I might be getting too wild. Leftovers. You on Big Cat right now? Too spicy today. I feel that. All right, we got knocked. We did get knocked here. The type advantage could go a long way. Type advantage could go a pretty long way. We're doing 80. There's no Cyrus here, though. I think we just take our point. I'll drop the Litten. Probably just as bait to be sacrificed at some point. No reason to Lily, no reason to Sabrina, so we can Professors. Sorry, my brain is just slowing down. How? Don't need a how. Might need a how the following turn, but I don't need a how right now. Hashtag bars. All right, we can win this one. We can win this one. What are you gonna do? You're gonna hit me with Big Lion, but then I one-shot you. Yeah, you could hit me with the Big Lion, but I one-shot you. Assuming the how sticks around. There we go. The Battle of the Cats. Now, Solgaleo is a lion. Somebody told me Incineroar is a tiger. I'm down with that, but Solgaleo is a lion. It's fine, we're living this, right? Yeah. Now, I think with How, don't we do enough? How plus type advantage is enough. Leo's line. That's okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we're doing 140. How gives me 30. Type advantage gives me 20. This should be GG's. Right? If my math is mathing, I believe we win. Beautiful. We got a W. A W with the Incineroar deck. So I saw the F1 movie yesterday. Racing sequence was great, but the dialogue was cheesy and could barely tell what they were saying. So I watched, what's his face? The main actor that's way too old to be in an F1 car ever. Whatever his name is. I watched him on the Formula One YouTube channel. They put him in a McLaren and let him rip around the track. Brad Pitt, yes, that's the one. They put him in a McLaren and let him rip around the track. And even that was like a little cringe to watch, if I'm honest with you. The dialogue that was not rehearsed at all. It was just them having a conversation. Even that felt a little cringe to me. But I felt the same thing with the movie. What was the other movie? Where they had a bunch of sim racers. It was like a bunch of sim racers. Maybe it was like the Formula One movie or something. I don't know. What was the other movie? Where they had a bunch of sim racers and they picked the best sim racer to go and actually race. That was a great movie. I thought the concept of the movie and the story was awesome, but some of the dialogue in that movie was just like super cringe too. You know? Gran Turismo. That's the one. Thank you. Yep, Gran Turismo. That is it. The story is good. The story is good. And everything else looks so bad from the trailer. The story is good though. Like the actual concept, I like the movie. It's just the some of the dialogue was super cringy. How did we get all three of these and no little cat? That's what I want to know. No little cat here. Hey River, thanks for the follow, by the way. Will you ever play the TCG live? I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe someday we'll graduate to TCG live. Maybe someday. It's not like on my list of games that I'm super excited to play though, with like TCG live. The main game I'm super stoked for that you guys are probably gonna get sick of when I start playing it, but that's okay, is Pokémon Champions. I mean, I've said it in chat a bunch of times. I've said it in stream a bunch of times already, but Pokemon Champions, I'm super stoked for when that comes out. We're probably going to go all in on that. I'll still play some TCG Pocket, but I'm really looking forward to that game. All right, let's Eevee on the EX Eevee for sure. Draw some cards. It's supposed to be based on a true story, though. Hard to believe. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that either. Let's draw more cards. Still no little cat, by the way. We're like 3/4 of the way through our deck. Hey, there's Pokeball. Okay, we have Litten. There's already a Litten here? Oh my gosh, I already had a Litten. You right. Got too many cards in my hand. All right, well, the play here is definitely Flareon. Without question. And then no Sabrina here. We just take the type advantage and get the damage. There's only 2 cards left. One of them has to be giving us a rare candy. Have you tried the new Shadowverse game? I have not. Wait, new Shadowverse game? Isn't Shadowverse old? Shadowverse. Is this new? When did this come out? It's an old game. That's not a new game. Shadowverse has been around for a while if it's the one I'm thinking about. Unless there's a new one. You're saying there's a new version, maybe. All right, Professors is here. This has to be rare candy, right? It has to be. One of them has to be. All right, we go Big Cat. Now we actually have something to think about here. Oh no, we don't. I would love to just go bring him up and how, but I can't how because I've already done the other thing. We've already professored. Sorry, my brain is all over the place today. I can't heal my Flareon, which makes me sad. It does make me sad. But I think this is a W. Assisting Heater. Such a name for a move, you know? Yes, released 3 weeks ago. Okay, so you're saying there's a new Shadowverse game. This is an old Shadowverse game. Oh, here we go. No, it's new on Steam. Is this Worlds Beyond? Let me look at the other Shadowverse. Is it not just like the same one recycled from... I feel like the Android version of a Shadowverse has been out forever. It says brand new. If it says brand new on it, then it's got to be brand new, you know? I would consider that. The reviews are not great. I think we go Incineroar here. We hit, knock out Leafeon, and then we one-shot no matter what, right? I will play. Yeah, as long as we keep our How here, it's a W. I will start stacking Litten again, in case we get in a tight spot. Need that for Sabrina bait. That's probably true because the yeah, I wouldn't want to get Eevee bagged. Going to Mars, they could Mars. Yeah, Eevee bags. Otherwise, I would throw up the Sylveon. I like that Eevee deck. Yeah, I like this Eevee deck too. I kind of want to try it. The reviews are more about the economy, not the game. Ah, that makes sense. That's a big part of the game, though. All right, that should be GG, right? We do 140. We how it up. I feel like the economy is a big part of the game because, like, this game, the game itself, if they wanted to just monetize, I mean, they already do, but if they wanted to make the monetization even worse in this game, the ratings on this game would go down too. You know? Can I show that Incineroar deck, please? Yes. Yes, I actually don't have a screenshot of it yet, so I have to grab a screenshot. We won a couple games now, so that's good. I was a little bit worried we were just going to play this whole stream getting riggedy wrecked. All right, view all cards. Let me get a screenshot. Set it up. Set it up as the current deck. Hello. Show deck. There we go. Start up the battle. The reviews are based on players. Like myself, they made some decent complaints, but it's mostly due to the vile exchanges and the lack of gold per daily login. I got you. Yeah, anytime there's free to play, it's just like, how are they going to monetize it, you know? Mobile games are just the worst for that. Really are. Oh man, I'll never forget the lesson I've learned. We played I used to play a game called Game of War Fire Age, I think is what it was called. Yes. I used to play a game called the Game of War Fire Age. And I played that game. I played the heck out of that game. And it's free to play, completely free to play game with like mean monetization, like buy power directly monetization. And we actually, I think I kind of want to hit one of these little birds. This is bad. Seeing 2 Oracorios means we probably just lose. But I mean, trading is a complete failure. Yeah. Oh, well, trading in this game was never going to be what we wanted it to be. And I don't even know that they're necessarily wrong for doing it the way that they're doing it. Because otherwise, you just have 7 alt accounts and nobody would ever spend money on the game. Flareon going to come in clutch. I hope so. This is going to be a tough one. Oh, we just lose. We just straight up lose. I kind of forgot about Jolteon. Jolteon's so good. Jolteon's so good. It's just sneaky. You don't think about it. Yeah, it's pretty much Jeej. I mean, even if we go to Flareon here, what is it really even buying us? We would need a top deck Flareon right now, or Professors into Flareon. Okay. Professors into Flareon. Nah, that ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna do it. Should have Sabrina. I guess. I guess I just didn't even think about the Jolteon. But yeah, Sabrina would have helped, I suppose. Other more different Eevee. Play the energy here, but this game is Jover. I would rather be using this deck right now. Aren't they going to change the trade system in October? They are supposed to update the trade system, yeah. The biggest thing that they were trying to avoid was they were trying to avoid bots. Like, that's what they were saying that they were trying to avoid. But realistically, they were just trying to avoid people with alt accounts just like doing the thing. Where you just like, I'll have 7 alt accounts and then just open the packs and then trade to my main account. Like, why wouldn't I do that? That can be managed with levels on accounts and other things. That's very true. That is very true. Yeah. New deck? This is a new deck. Yeah, it's kind of mid. It's kind of mid. We're losing right now. We're losing this game like almost guaranteed. I don't even think there's anything I can really do about it. And the promo Jolteon too. I didn't even see this card. Is this the new one? Is this brand new, like from the Wonder Pick event? I kind of like this artwork. It's pretty good. What's going on with the company that's irking you? If you can speak on it, not really. I can't really speak on it too much. I don't want to like call anybody out or anything. I like where I work. I like my job. I do. I just it's just. I think it's more of just like corporate USA that I'm super done with. I'm just super duper done with it. It's like, it's time to just build something that I can make money myself. Yeah, we needed Flareon like right now, and we just did not get it. Leafeon comes in and knocks us out. Leafeon comes in and knocks us out, which means I have to do this. We're really just delaying the inevitable, if I'm honest. They made us a pretty cage to enjoy. You're not wrong about that. It's just the feeling of like, I've got like that golden handcuffs thing going on. Like I make decent money where I'm at now. It's not enough to like, but it's not enough to get ahead of what I want to spend. And I've learned a lesson in living, you know, within my means. That's a thing that I've learned in the past, actually the past year, basically. But it's just one of those things. Like I can't imagine a world where I have someone telling me what to do for another 30 years. There's just like no space in my brain where I can imagine for the next 30 years, I just have somebody telling me what the next thing to do is. And I don't know where that came from, because that's not a feeling that I always had. That's not like a feeling that I used to get in like when I first started working. But now that I bought this house and it's like, all right, I have a 30-year mortgage on this thing, I cannot see just experiencing a boss tell me what the next best thing to do is for another 30 years. Are you married? I am married, yes. I love my wife. She's great. Has nothing to do with her. Has nothing to do with her. She supports me. She supports me in like building a business, to be honest. Like she takes a lot of stress off of me from like just taking care of our house, taking care of everything that's going on. But so you have a boss. Yeah, she's the boss, but she's not. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Happy wife, happy life. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that. But no, and I think it's because this job, the job that I have now, is the best a job could ever be for me. Which is cool. That's like a cool thing to say. Nope, not many people can say like you're in a job that you love to do and it's a great job for you. It's the fact that it's a job. Maybe that's weird. Is that weird? It might be weird. My entrepreneurial brain just like, I don't want to sit there and just do the thing anymore. You know? Start shipping with Flareon. I think so. Yeah, I think so. But I do lose some draw power. Draw a card and then I should do a card first. You should have led with that. You should have led with that. You're right. I should have drew a card first. Yeah, there's no reason. They're not attacking me. So absolutely draw a card there. I'm too busy yapping. Too much yapping and not enough carding, you know? But yeah, it's just like, sounds like you need a vacation. That's the other problem. My brain doesn't turn off on vacation. My brain does not turn off on vacation, not even a little bit. Like, I'll take a week off right now. I'll be working on something business related, or I'll be working on something the whole time. I will not. For some reason, I don't have it in me to, like, do that. All right, play the Eevee. Ship with Flareon. Whew. Yeah, by day third or fourth day, I want to get back to hustling. Exactly. Read a book instead. I don't know, but it's not passing the time. Like I can't just pass time. Because video games used to do that for me. Video games used to be my place to just pass time. Now, when I play video games, if it's not on stream, I feel stressed about it. I'm like, what a waste of time I'm having right now. What a time waste. You know, I don't enjoy the game anymore. You know? Ask yourself if you're having a bad week or if the job is a bad fit. The current job is a great fit. That's the problem. So here's where my brain's at. The job is a great fit. I love the job. This is the best job I have ever had. It's the best job I will ever have. The problem is, now that I've experienced the best job I've ever had, and it's not satisfying my itch to be an entrepreneur, that's the problem. That's where the dilemma is. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where like, this is the best job I've ever had, and it's still not enough for me. That's where my brain is at. You know what I mean? You have the dream gig and it's still not hitting. That's exactly it. I've got the dream gig and it's still just not the thing that my brain needs. You know what I mean? And that's life. I think that is life, right? That is life. There's definitely some life happening where it's like, it's just like, man, I have this is the best thing, and it's just not even the best. It's not enough. I'm a big person of like, at some point, I want the amount of work I put in to correlate to how much income I have to then provide me time. And it's just like, as a salaried employee, even though it's the best salaried employee job I've ever had, there's still no correlation to like, I work this hard and I make more money because I'm working hard. If that makes sense. Just crazy. Probably shouldn't be talking about all this on live stream. You guys are my therapy right now. You guys are my therapy right now. I'm gonna get yelled at work for sharing too much. I'm not sharing anything about like the company in particular. Like I said, it's the best job I've ever had. I literally said it. Literally said it's the best job I ever had. I don't know how they could take that in a negative way. But what's the day job? I am a software engineer / developer relations. So I write code a lot, and I help other developers write code. "100% same with my dad being a carpenter, working tooth and nail every day, living week by week." Yeah, it's like it's time to pivot. The main pivot, I think, the main pivot is like I just want to. I set goals for myself. So, you know, I set business goals for myself. That's like what I did for me. And I have a target for the end of the year for what I want to make from side hustles in general. And I think I'll get there. We don't do anything differently here, right? I have to do something now though, because Flareon's gonna get knocked out. Right? This guy has to bellow, but they could retreat into that guy. Oh, retreating how? We get the point, huh? Yeah, you guys are so smart, chat. You're so smart. You're so smart, chat. Where does this energy go, though? I'm actually gonna put it back on Flareon, which is weird, but I'm gonna do that. Ooh. No HIPAA violations, you're good. Oh, man. Could you ask for more from your current role that makes you important and scratches the itch? So I tried that, and I think I'm actually going the other direction. I'm asking for less responsibility so that I have more time to build my side hustles. You know? Almost a mechanical engineer, so I feel you. I want a chill job because my ambitions are... Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's it. You're in a great place. My advice is to try to respect stability. Don't rush. Figure out if the itch is more autonomy, more freedom, more ownership. Then intentionally building toward that direction. Yeah. Oh, I think that's where I've landed. I've been like very up and down and all over the place. The other thing is I feel like slightly financially strapped right now. I never opened the pack, by the way, Titanium. I mentioned finances and I thought of Titanium's gifted sub. We owe Titanium a pack. I'm feeling a little financially strapped right now as well, which in my brain in the past means just find a new job that pays you more. And that's like not healthy either because I like my job. I don't want to leave my job just for dollars, you know? But that is the solution. That's the easy solution. It's kind of like two paths, right? There's two paths there. Oops, shoot. There's two paths there. It's like take the easy path, which is the one that I've taken in the past. It's find a new job. They'll pay me probably 40% more than I make now if I go somewhere else. But then who knows what I'm getting into? And it doesn't necessarily solve the problem. It doesn't solve the itch. It solves the finances, but it doesn't solve the itch to like be autonomous and work on the thing I want to work on when I want to work on it. So it doesn't solve the thing. You know what I mean? But that's the easy way to solve the financial situation. I've done it before. A lot of Americans are house poor right now and a bit scared if the housing market goes south. Yes. I'm actually a little paranoid about... Ooh, hold on, we got noises. Time out. Nah, just say Gastrodon. All right, Gastrodon. I am a little bit paranoid about that too. We just bought a huge house, all right? Like I bought a big house, a house that we are house poor right now. I've never been house poor before. I'm gonna open a second one just for you, Titanium. Thank you for your gifted sub. I appreciate you being here and listening to me and my rant. I'm probably gonna delist this stream. I'm gonna delist the stream so no one sees it. Take it down. Make sure nobody's listening. Oh man, I've never been house poor before. So it's like I'm house poor now. I'm locked in for 30 years, and that's like the itch. It's giving me the itch to make more money, and I want to do it on my own. The easy path is find a new job that pays me 40% more. The hard path is build my own thing. I want the hard path in this scenario. Oh, we're not allowed to battle. Oops, hit private match. I want the hard path. I have the best job I'll ever have. So why not keep the best job I've ever had? Take the hard path in building a business. That's where my brain is at. And like I said, I want to make, I said it on stream once before, I want to make $1,000 from side hustles by the end of the year in 1 month. I think I can do that. Stream title, Corporate Disillusionment. Oh man, we should change the stream title right now. We should change the stream title right now. I prefer having less money and more free time than the opposite. 1000%. The problem is I'm learning this lesson in a 30-year mortgage. I prefer having less money and more free time. That is correct. That is the correct brain. You have a better head on your shoulders than I had. Because now I'm in a 30, I haven't made any mistakes to this point. I went to school when the entire universe told me to go to school. I went for a degree that pays me very, very well. Well, not very, very well, but it pays me well. It pays me well enough. I got out of school. I got my first corporate job, got my second corporate job, got my third corporate job, worked my way up the chain. I did all the things correct. Then the mistake that I made was buying a house that's too big. And now it's like, that's a big mistake to make because to get out of it, you're sacrificing another $70,000 to get rid of the house. And if the housing market ever does crash, I don't want to be upside down. Like, that's terrifying too. But all these layoffs in the tech space have gotten me thinking about that as well. Like, that's another thing that's on my brain. Still stuck in the school part. Hey, school is tough. School, I hate it. I'm going to tell you right now, I hated school. I hated school. My first job, loved it. I felt like I had responsibility. I was building something. It felt very cool. I was learning so much. That's the other thing. I'm not learning stuff that I really want to learn where I'm at right now, which doesn't really help. Can I just how? Can we just turn one how, knock out this Eevee? I think we turn one how and we knock out this Eevee. Just waiting for the interest rates to come down to refinance. Oh, that's where I'm at. Absolutely. Yeah, if the interest rates come down at all, I'll be in a great spot. Yeah, just watching like so much money go to the bank for no reason. Brutal. But yeah, the interest rate coming down for the housing market would absolutely change my entire outlook as well. My rent is around 1K a month, overall cheaper than buying a house. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I had a mortgage that was 1K a month. And a job that I had enough money saved that could have paid off the house and just like chilled. That's what we should have done. That's what we should have done. Love a good check rant are the best. Listen, it's been a ranty day. I should probably delist the stream afterwards. They could see. I should probably delist the stream afterwards. Oh man. New deck? New deck, as in, are we playing a new deck, or new deck as in I should play a new deck? This is a new deck. It's Incineroar. I don't love it. I don't love it. Wait, should be moving Jira tickets right now? Oh my gosh, you're right. I should be moving Jira tickets right now. I should be moving Jira tickets right now. Dang, you got me. I better get back to work. Better get back to work. How many houses do I own? One house. One house. We bought a house that was like a little townhouse connected in the middle of everything for very cheap right before COVID. I guess you're not allowed to say that on stream. Is that a bad word? They're going to delist the video for that now too. right before everybody got sick and went inside, and our house value skyrocketed, which was great. We made a bunch of money and sold it, and then bought a bigger one. And now we're living in what I would consider this is a forever home. There's no doubt about that. It's huge, but it's just the finances are a little stressful at the moment, you know. I'm a little scared leaving our Litten out there, like he's just being a little kitty cat all on his lonesome and putting the energy there. Like, this is a little scary to do, but we're gonna do it. We're doing it. Here's just a crazy UX rewrite today to mixed reviews. Better to stay away. Listen, Jira, I can't believe Jira is even like, who selected Jira as like, you are the tool that everyone will use? Because there's like so many other tools out there that I think are better. But would your current employer match if you came to them with an offer from another firm? They actually did. They already did that. They already did that once. Our little cat's going down in the front, so I'm gonna do this. Against Sabrina? I mean, I get Sabrina, but for why, right? I guess Sabrina encourages them to do damage to themselves. But this is like, they're literally Rampardos turn 2. I think we just lose. Yeah, I did go to them with another offer at one point, and they matched it. So they did it before, maybe they'll do it again. No, I don't think they would do it again. It would be unwise. It would be unwise for them to do it again. I don't, like I said, I like where I'm at. I like the job. I'm really not trying to leave the job or lose the job or move to a different job or anything like that. I really think at this point, my focus should be on building income that's outside of corporate America. Well, I guess it's still all owned by corporations in the end. Even if I make money in other ways, I'm bound to platforms that I don't own. So I think we just lose here, guys. Pretty sure. All right, Sylveon lets us draw cards. That's cool. Your boy Jet, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you. Wait, if you double Flareon, so you're gonna get Mars red cards. I missed that. I missed that comment. I'm sure it was on point. If I could play the Flareon here, but we're just going down anyways, most likely. We have no way of taking out this Rampardos, I don't think. Okay, Eevee's going down, right? If Eevee goes down, what's the best play? Man, we're just shy of knocking out the Silvally. That's what's tough. I'm gonna play this Flareon to get it out of my hand. Flareon survives another hit. Oh, I guess it does. Unless it's a Giovanni, you're right. You're right. Then I'm still gonna stack the energy back here though. Tough. For some reason, I thought I had 100 HP. It's 110. 110, which is good. That's actually great. I kind of prefer that, right? A How here would be Banana Sandwich, right? There's no way a How happens. 1 in 7. There's no shot. Sylveon. Okay. I think it's still good, but maybe not as good. Imagine if Burn works as if it worked in the real game and we could just like half this thing's attack. Oh, that'd be so good. But we hit, and then we Lily, and then we hope. 130 is taking us all the way down to 50. Lily brings us up to 110. I invested in a stock, so my passive income it becomes eventually income that just builds so I can relax later. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. What emulator do you use to play on PC? I am using BlueStacks, but I can't really recommend it to anyone. I don't really trust the company, if I'm honest with you. I don't really trust them. Like, they're probably just stealing my credit card information and running away with it. They also didn't answer any of my emails, so I'm a little bit partial for that reason. They could have just answered my emails and I would talk nicely about BlueStacks every time I bring it up, but yeah, I mean, investing in like ETFs, that's like the safest bet, right? Just invest in ETFs. They pretty much always go up slowly over time. If Geo, you're done. Yeah, if there's a Geo, we're cooked for sure. If there's no Geo, though, actually, we're probably still cooked. He don't got the Geo. Probably no Geo, but we're still cooked, though. Because we need 2 points, and he's going to have Silvally next turn. He has the Geo? Dang. All right, good play. Good play. I'm not sure. Maybe there was a way... maybe there's a way to save that one. I feel like we might have misplayed a couple times in the middle. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, Geo's common in that deck. Geo's common. Because it's good against mirror matches as well. The Giovanni's great for the mirror match. So it's a pretty common card in that deck. I'm not surprised by it. But he did have it when he needed it, you know? They did have it when they needed it. Not sure about your CC, but they're definitely selling your data. Oh, they're definitely selling my data for sure. What got you into this game? I am a huge Pokemon person. I've spent... I mean, I've been playing since red, green, blue, yellow. I didn't actually get green. Green was only released in Japan or whatever, and I couldn't import it, but whatever. I played red and blue and yellow. Way back in the day. And then this game just seemed interesting. I thought people would... It's a good stream game because it shows up on TikTok vertically and it looks really nice. So it's good for like a TikTok type of live stream. It's a great stream game because I can play it and still talk to you at the same time. I used to stream games like Call of Duty and it was just like embarrassing to watch because it's just me staring at a screen like full controller mode and like not talking to anyone. It was like super cringe. But yeah, no, it's just a game I thought would be fun. It's simple enough for me to step into, and now it's growing in complexity, which is the games that I like. I like when games build like that, where it starts off as like easy peasy, and then as you move into like farther along in the game, they add complexity. I like games that do that, and this game does that pretty well so far with the way that they've released cards and stuff. We could just get schmacked by a How right now. Someone lost his chance working for BlueStacks. Yeah, right. Oh, man, I wouldn't touch BlueStacks employment for anything. Do I even put the energy on the Eevee? I have to be scared, right? They're going to knock out my Eevee. It really feels like Eevee's just going down here. And then I just cry. I think I just cry, you know? But I'm going to bite anyways. Have you looked at Moo Player? I have looked at Moo Player. Moo Player. I have looked at Moo Player. I have not tried it. It's paid, right? Oh my God. Moo Player is probably the best way to play this, to play a game like this. But I don't know. It's paid. There's probably less ads. They're not. They might still be selling your data, but. All right. We lived, but now what? We didn't get anything that we need. How does nothing... The next mon up goes down. No question about that. So I guess we go like this. Terrible. We're having a terrible time. Absolutely terrible time. What if they tripled your salary? No, I still wouldn't work for... I still don't think I would work for BlueStacks. Triple, though? Maybe triple. You could probably get me to go anywhere for triple. Triple's kind of insane. Going first is a serious disadvantage. 20 card decks are too low with Sylveon. So it depends on the deck. There are certain decks that do better going first, but there's only a few of them. Wait, why did I put this thing up? I'm not sure why I put this thing up. GG go next. I think you're right. Yeah, we're gonna try. We got the draw power now, which means we should be into the cat at least. Kind of our only shot. We got rare candy. Yeah. Rare candy into an Incineroar. We're gonna need to Lily in the future, so I'm gonna How now. How now, brown cow. And now we're hitting for 80. Oof. This is still pretty bad though. I mean, if they don't have a Lily, they've got a... Who are we kidding? They have a Lily, right? They even heal out of the burn. Have you noticed we have used the lilies maybe once? I know. We should probably drop one of them. Rocky Helmet. We're not completely out of this because we got the first hit on this Incineroar. Let's just see what happens here. We're not even hitting for the... We don't even have our big hit for next turn, though. That's the thing. This thing gets a hit again. This has to be Jover. There's the Lily. Yeah, and now it's definitely over because you're doing 140. We don't even heal out of this. All right, I could retreat, but for why? There's not even another How in this deck. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. There, all right, I could put energy on Incineroar, retreat into the Eevee, Lily, second Lily. And then bring it back in and Fire Fang again. No, it's just over. It's just over. Stop. Who are we kidding here? Who are we kidding here? Searching for opponent. First is good for like Jolteon or eggs. Yeah, Jolteon's great. Zeraora is one. Jolteon, Zeraora are like the main two that I really you gotta love going first. Now I have a question. Is your name Justin or Just2Pie? Because either way, it's a cool name. Thank you for following. 3.14159265. That's as far as I got. Was that 5 digits? 3. Do you count? When you're all right? When you're saying how many digits of pi you can name, do you start with the 3? 3.14159265. That's quite a few digits. There's a Charizard. He is Charizarding right in our face. I don't like that. Not a fan of that. Drop the Eevee. Other more different Eevee. This is where I should have recognized that I have the Flareon. Maybe put the Eevee up. Did I have the Flareon from the beginning? I think I did. Because Flareon, turn 2 Flareon, charging energy is actually pretty good. Now we have to hope that we get to our Incineroar. Versus the Flareon was already there. So probably just play the Eevee up there. Could have even played Eevee EX, hit for 30. Then play the Flareon on top of it and potentially knocked out a Char. That would have been a great play. You're already stoking, dude. Actually stoking. You can draw a lot. Surely you get big cat. I would think so. I would think so. There's Incineroar, so that's a good start. That is a good start. Other Lily's good. How is good. We're going to be able to How here, hopefully. 2 and 8. 1 and 4. 1 and 4 is not great. 25%. Ah, we got it. All right, put the Litten down. Rare Candy. Incineroar. Put the energy down. We're gonna How this turn just because we're gonna want to Lily the following turn. Beautiful. Flip tails. Dude, have we had one burn that stuck around for another turn? I feel like not. I feel like no. You guys got me looking at Shadowverse. How dare you? How dare you have me looking at Shadowverse? We should just play Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days. Was it Early Days Collection? Is that what it's called? Yu-Gi-Oh! The Early Days Collection. We should play that. Professors, research. Do we lose now? We're waiting for 140, which means we lose now, yeah? Nothing I can even do about it. I guess we have to believe in, like, New Litten. There's no reason to heal. Right? Oh my gosh, I just threw. I needed that energy up here. I actually just threw. I needed that energy to be here. So dumb, dude. So dumb. No red in this deck. No red in this deck. There's second Incineroar. Now I don't even know if it matters though, because we threw. We might still be okay with a tails coin flip, but what an actual throw. Nope, they are out of it. Shadowverse World's pretty good. New expansion drops this month. 2 free decks. First from tutorial completion. Wait. Do we just get red carded? This could actually be good. Even introduce guilds? Okay. It just feels like I should be playing Raid Shadow Legends at that point. And I mean, I guess it's still a card game, but Raid Shadow Legends. Eevee means we lose, right? Yeah, we just lose. Okay. I mean, it started with me throwing. If I had actually put the energy on Incineroar, hit for 140, we at least had a shot of knocking out that Charizard. And then it's a different game. Actually washed. Actually washed up. Battle. They changed evolution to include 2 Evo and 2 Super Evo. I don't even know what that means. I'd have to get into the game. I'd have to get into the game to find out. All right, Eevee's here. We have Flareon, so I'm actually gonna play the Eevee, and we'll go Flareon. I think we're going second too, which means you get to draw cards. That's also good. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories. Yo, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice Monsters. Talk about a game. They should make a new version of that. We're already rare candying, dude? Come on. Are you ranked in Master Ball? Yes. Yep. We're in Master Ball. This is not the best deck. I don't think I'd recommend this deck for anyone, really. I mean, if Incineroar is the only mons that you have, then absolutely use it, but there's better stuff out there. Better stuff out there. How dare you? There's no way that we get beat by a turn 1 Mars, dude. I can't stand turn 1 Mars. It's so annoying because it's not a good play. It's not a good play. You had no idea what cards I had. You got rid of 1 card. You've discarded 1 card effectively. So annoying. I guess it's disruptive. Good for them, I suppose. I guess it's disruptive. Good for you. So irritating. All right. Made a deck with Gardevoir, Espeon, and Mewtwo. Okay. It's not bad. I can see that working. You need some Sylveon in there for draw power, though. Gets at the Gardevoir quicker. Also, no worry at all. Makes a bunch of cards unnecessary. Yeah, that's true. Like, we could drop a bunch of these. We could drop, like, the Flareon. We could drop the second Eevee. We got the Flareon. The Flareon back, though. Alright, this is actually okay. I think. I think this is okay. Lily, Litten, fine. I go Flareon. I mean, we're still losing Flareon next turn. This Chardeck's common. This Chardeck seems just better. Is it just better? I kind of thought Incineroar was better. I'm having trouble getting damage on the Incineroar to do the big... that way we get more damage with our attack. Which is not a problem I feel like I thought I would have. Now, do we believe in Incineroar? How many cards? How many cards? Let me look. 8 cards. One could be Sylveon. 1 could be Professors. 2 could be Litten. That's 4. 50% chance. I'll take the 50%. We'll take the coin flip. For a candy. Okay. Well, super glad we did that. Super duper glad we did that. Isn't there an alternate Litten that does damage to itself? There is, yeah. We could run that. Could run that. I've been running Gallade with Stoutland. Love running into a Char deck. Yo. That's a good deck. You're Sabrina-ing me, which means I just lose because Litten's gone. And I didn't put the other Litten down because I'm a fool. Because I'm an absolute fool. Yeah, yeah, Prezdev with the hindsight. This guy over here. It's the whole turn in the back. All right, we're done. We're done. Let's go back to a winning deck. Let's go back to a deck we can win with. This losing thing's for the birds. This losing thing for the birds. For the birds. Professional streamer, absolutely. Let's go back to a deck that wins. Togekiss it is. I know, either Togekiss or... debating. Either Togekiss or one of the Lightnings that includes an Oricorio, because I feel like Oricorio is such a... It's such a pain to play around. We'll go Happy Ribbons. I like this deck a lot. Let's win some games. You put the screenshot back up. Hopefully that's the right one. Yeah, it's the right one. It's time to join the dark side and just run the Silvally ramp. Yo, we could. Definitely could. Have you tried Mewtwo? People are raving about it, but I don't know. I don't know. Mewtwo had its moment. I feel like Mewtwo had its moment in the sun. I'm not sure that it's good anymore. You run a lot of You'd have to run a lot of Pokemon in that deck, right? Alright, fire. Now watch, we're going to run into the deck we just left. We're going to run into the deck that we just stopped using and have a terrible draw to make you think that we need to go back to it, but we don't. We just don't. Yeah. Dog hair coming out of my armpit. Great draw, by the way. Great draw. Great way to start the game. Oh, man. Good start. Everybody, good start. Love that. Love that for us. I kind of like Leafeon. Not tomorrow. Monday. Monday we might try the Leafeon Flareon deck. I think that's the one we just ran into. I might try that one. I kind of like the looks of that one better than Tiltometer stats. We really need them. We really need him. I might try the Leafeon Flareon deck on Monday, because I like the looks of that one even better than some of the other ones that we've run into. Ooh, Oricorio in the active. I hate that. This is what I'm talking about. This little bird's a menace. I really like the Jolteon deck too. First season, is this the first season Master Ball? No, we were Master Ball the very first season, and I think maybe the second season. Definitely the first season we were Master Ball. Other than that, we were just kind of floating around Ultra Ball, Ultra 4. Just because it took so long to grind. You really had to grind a lot. Now that the win streak thing happened, I'm all about it. Because the streak helps you just climb faster. Do I draw cards? I think I have to. So Oricorio's not hitting me unless they Dawn, so. Double Zero Aura turn 1 is wild though. That's like so good for them. Such a good draw. I like the win streak a lot. Yeah, me too. I think the rank protection will be good when they add that too. Where like once you get to Master Ball, you stay in Master Ball. I think it's a good thing. It's hard to say though, because I feel like that's kind of how Pokemon Unite works. And that has actually made the game disastrous to play. But the difference is that's a team game versus this is a solo game. Ultra Ball and Master Ball, right? For the rank protection? Yeah, I think so. They actually have the Dawn. You retreat and have the Dawn. That's crazy, dude. I'm happy for you. Oh, man. All right. We evolve active to stay alive, I think. Right. It puts us back up over 90. Nothing's doing 90 to us next turn. Can also evolve the bench. I guess there's no reason not to in this deck, right? Yeah. Draw our cards. There's the candy. I like that. I could Pokemon Center Lady. He could Dawn and Sylve. Probably not, though. I don't think he's going to Dawn and Sylve. Because he already has... He used one Dawn already. You think they run 2 Dawn? I can't imagine. I could hit. I could heal and hit. But I think I'd rather have the energy on Togekiss. You guys think heal? Alright, you convinced me. Alright, you convinced me. I'll heal. I'll heal. You guys convinced me. Fine. Gosh, chat, you guys are so aggressive with it. Nah, you're right. We'll heal. There we go. That's fine. And now, I almost Professored, by the way. Which is a huge throw. Would be a huge throw. Get rid of their energy that they dawned away. I think their best bet would have been to stay in with Oricorio. But I guess at that point they didn't know what I was running with the Sylveon. This is pretty good for them too. We give them other Sylveon. Because now I have to use another. One. Oh, you're just chipping. Okay. And they split it. They split the energy again. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to use my other Cynthia. Here's Rare Candy into Togekiss, but I can't I can't start energizing it. I have to get the Sylveon back out of here. Maybe there's a world there where I don't do that and I just leave the Sylveon out there and wait for them to put the Silvally down. And that way I know that... I don't know, there's a less chance of them getting to the second Silvally, but... we should be good here. We one-shot everything on the other side of the board. We survive from anything. Another Sabrina or a Cyrus would be bad for us, for sure. Let's go. Yeah, this deck is just better than the other one. It's just better. I know that was one game, but it felt better the whole time. We're just bringing our win rate down by playing the other one. Koromon. Why is he playing Koromon? He's in the stream. I bet he's in the stream too. Call him out. What even is Koromon? It's like some kind of Pokemon knockoff. This guy. Actually looks kind of cool. Actually, it looks kind of cool, and it's on sale for $4.99. Wait, am I buying a game right now? How dare you? Can you show the deck real quick? Yeah, here it is. It's a good one. This deck is real good. Wait, what is the game called? It's called Koromon. Koromon. My buddy just... I got a Steam notification that he booted it up. But it's on sale until July 24th for $4.99. For $4.99? A Pokemon clone for $4.99 on Steam with very positive reviews. I feel like it's worth $4.99. I feel like it's worth. Summer sales? Oh, yeah. We'll have a Koromon stream next week. This is not the best draw for us, by the way. Put the cape up here. We do get energy first, which is cool. Not the best draw for us here. Alright, I'm adding it to the card. No, I'm not going to play it, though. I'm not going to play it. That's the thing. Came out in 2022. I got to stop spending money on stuff like this. Like, I'll see something on sale. Like, even... I mean, $4.99 is great for a game, for a full game. But I'm never, ever, ever going to play this game. And if all of a sudden I get the itch to play this game, I'll just spend the actual $20 on it to play it when it deserves it, you know? This is kind of bad for us. I don't know what to do about it. I'm going to put an energy here and just attack. Koromon with a C. Koromon with a C. C-O-R-O-M-O-N. Yeah. It looks kind of cool. It looks kind of cool. It's like a Pokemon clone. But it looks like a pretty good Pokemon clone. Oh, beautiful top deck. Excellent timing. Excellent timing, and we have the Cynthia. You move, you move, you move, you move. Talk about the perfect, literal perfect top deck. Koromon is the awesome, cute Digimon. I actually haven't seen Digimon in a minute. The only Digimon I can even think of is like Guilmon. Is that like Gen 3 or something? The red fire guy. Yeah. He's like late Digimon. I didn't watch Digimon not nearly as much as I watched Pokemon. I guess I can think of like Agumon and stuff and Garurumon. I played is it Digimon World for the PlayStation 1? Digimon World for the PlayStation 1 was actually a challenging game. I'm in Ultra Ball 4 and 16 games away from Master Ball. Do you think it's doable? You could do it. Oh, yeah. I believe in you. Plus, if you get a streak going, it could be less games than that. It doesn't necessarily have to be 16 games. All right. This is where I don't know who goes first. I guess I go Eevee. I'm gonna go Eevee and then Togepi. It really just depends on how the professors goes for us to decide who should be up. I've yet to play Digimon games. They don't seem too interesting. I just have the V pets in the anime. Like I said, Digimon World was pretty cool, but it was challenging for a PlayStation 1 game. It was kind of challenging, and it's old now. It's not gonna hold up. I don't think it withstands the test of time as a game. You know what I mean? Some old games, like you could play them now and they kind of hold up. I don't think that game holds up. Could be wrong, but. Can't evolve yet. Pokeball's here again. This draw power is pretty crazy, though. We do one-shot this Eevee, which is cool, too. And there's a cape in this deck for when that Zard's online. No, I think the community agrees it's one of the best. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, it was fun. It was fun. I definitely put some hours into it. Have you played Kingdom Hearts? I have played Kingdom Hearts. I would love to play Kingdom Hearts on stream. Oh, man. We should just play Kingdom Hearts on stream just for fun. If the new one comes out, we're playing it. I'm telling you right now, new Kingdom Hearts comes out, we're playing it. N1664, thanks for the follow. Just realized now what it spells out, but that's okay. I didn't say it's fine. I put a cape on and let this Charizard do his thing. I guess I play the Sylveon, see what we get first. You played all the Kingdom Hearts titles? I played 1 and 2. I beat 1. I played like 3/4 of the way through 2. I played 3 for like 2 minutes. 3 was like, I don't know. I didn't really get into 3. And the story was already lost in my brain because I never like completed 2. I feel like the stories of those games, like they really build. The cape goes on here. Do I hit for 70 or do I just start doing Togekiss things? I think I'm going to hit for 70. This might be a throw, to be honest, because we have the X speed is right there. So I could have just dropped the energy on Togekiss and just started doing Togekiss things. But this puts this Togekiss in a bad spot. They're going to drop energy, retreat, and stoke anyways, but... Played on the PS2, didn't get to finish it. Yeah, I played the first one on the PS2, yeah. The rest of them, I think I waited till they came out for PC. Even just by playing 1, you're missing an in-between game before 2. Yeah, because they had like, they even had DS and GBA games and stuff. There's all kinds of stuff with that franchise. I've been playing Darkrai, Nihilego, Poison deck and getting streaks. That's a good deck for sure. I think I like this one better, but that's a good one. I really like this deck that we have going on here. Get the energy down here. Cynthia's great, but we don't need it now. Hit him for 70. Hey, Henry, what's going on? I am in the house. I actually have to be out of the house pretty soon. I gotta take my dog to the vet. She's got an allergy shot she needs, like a different kind of allergy shot we gotta take her for. Man, don't get a dog that has allergies. I'll tell you what, we spend a ton of money on allergy shots. There's the Lily. This is where if we were already building Togekiss, we would probably be in a better spot. If I'm honest with you. Do you play Sabrina or Cyrus in this deck? Yes, I think so. Just kidding. No, we don't. I lied straight to your face. I lied right at you. I will X-Speed, I think. I was debating a Pokemon Center lady, but I actually think Cynthia's the play. I'm gonna double Cynthia. This Charizard has to go away. This Charizard has to go away. Every single spring, my girl needs like $100 worth of allergy meds a month. It's wild. That's crazy. Yeah. Expensive puppy dogs. Expensive puppy dogs. With the potion, too. It doesn't matter. A second Cynthia knocks this thing out, but we are taking a ton of damage. Hopefully we can draw into Togekiss. There's only 2 cards left. There's only 2 cards left. There we go. All right, we got Rare Candy into Togekiss. We do get one shot by Zard, but he has to Stoke first. He has to Stoke first, which is huge. Yo, I hit Master Ball yesterday. Not sure if I want to risk falling out by playing more today. Yeah. Yeah, you can still fall. You can still fall. No, I think you can still fall out of Master Ball. I think like the next season they're going to get rid of it. I think. All right, we're still hitting for 120, which is huge. I think it's next season, yeah. I think you can still fall out of Master Rank this season. Professor's Research as the last card, by the way. Okay. So, energy goes on Togekiss. We get one shot no matter what on this Togekiss situation. I will play... I actually think I play Pokemon Center Lady on this Togekiss just in case. So we don't lose to Guzma. They already used 2 lilies and a potion. I would assume that that is all the healing that this deck has. So I think we're good. Question mark? This is a close game, though. This was a close game. Sabrina! Okay. Think quickly. We just give them this Sylveon. Right? We give them this Sylveon and we're fine? Question mark? Yeah, okay. Whew. I guess I could have given him the other Togekiss too. Either way. Good game. That was a crazy game. How's it going to end on too? What are we at? 142? Nah. I got time yet. Never mind. We'll play a couple more. I got some time yet. Bet you can't guess what I just had for lunch. I swear, Mason, if you say Panda Express, you're banned. I swear, if you had Panda Express. It's 1:57. I know. But so I have to leave. The dog's appointment is at 3:20. And then I'm gonna be working late anyways. Then I won't say it. Oh. I might have to, you know what? I'm going to take the dog to the vet. I'm gonna kind of, sort of, not really. It's still pretty far out of the way. I might get Panda Express anyways. It's like probably 15 minutes out of the way in both directions. So it's probably a half an hour extra to drive, but I might just do it while I'm out today. I'm gonna be working super late tonight anyways. My wife's working at 12, so I'm like not worried about working late, but I will put the cape on just because. Get a family meal from Panda. Honestly, I'm gonna get like 3 orders of Panda. I'm gonna get 3 orders of Panda Express and then just like park them in the fridge and heat them up for the next 3 days. No, I won't do that. I won't actually do that. But you could convince me. If I didn't already have food plans for the next 2 days, you could convince me to do that and I would do it. What hours do you typically work? Typically, I am working from like 9 a.m., 10 a.m., something like that, to like 6-ish, 6 p.m., something like that. But it depends. Like the streams, I always try to make up the time from the streams to get at least my 8 hours in. But on days where like I know my wife's working late today, so I don't have to be present for the evening. So today it's okay that I have a stream and I have to take the dog to the vet because I'm just gonna work late. It's nice to be able to make, that's another thing, the reason why we talked about it earlier, but I really like my job. Being able to just set my own, for the most part, set my own times for when I work. Do we collect? We collect in professors first? I don't one-shot this thing, though. That's what's making me sad. I'm actually going to panda. Yeah, panda. I literally read panda. I literally read Panda Express in the chat. I'm going to do that first. Rare candy into Togekiss. Beautiful. Now I think I can draw. I'm just going to draw the cards like this. And hope that an X speed shows up. Just give me the X speed. Just make my decisions so easy by providing an X speed. Okay. All right. No X speed. Still going to put the energy back here and just believe. 1 and 6 for an X speed. X speed makes this deck so much better that people don't even understand. It's so much better with the X speed. I'm not even looking at chat anymore. You guys are crazy. They brought back spicy orange chicken. I'm just a sucker for regular old orange chicken. So good. My car died the only time I had Panda Express, so I took that as a sign to never go again. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. No X speed. We do get Togepi, which is cool. I still can't retreat and attack, so I'm still just gonna put this energy here and believe in the X speed for one more turn, 1 and 5. People hate on X speed too much. 100%. X speed is extremely valuable. Like right now, we're gonna get online quicker than we ever could have because of the X speed, if it ever shows up. Hopefully. Communication. I like seeing people run communication. It's a good card that I don't see very often. It's right up there with X speed, as in like always valuable but never used. People like Leaf for some reason. Proper way to eat Panda Express is to politely yet firmly place it in the trash. Oh my gosh, no, Panda Express is so good. I mean, it's terrible for you. Terrible for you. Pretty much the worst thing. Is Togekiss meta now? Honestly, people are going to say no. I think it's very, very good. I really, really like this deck a lot. Pokeball here. Just kidding, Pokeball's dead. Put the Eevee down. I'm assuming Incineroar is coming in here. We're gonna Cynthia. Just get the knockout on this thing. Just keep the pressure up. It's a little scary, but we should draw the other one by the time the Incineroar is doing things. Panda Express order, you get the chow mein. Chow mein with like double orange chicken most of the time. But I'll do other stuff. It depends what's... Honestly, I like to go in and look at what's the freshest. And then I'll just make an audible. Like I'll just play on the fly. On the fly, pick the thing. But almost always orange chicken. Just sugary chicken. Sugar on chicken, man. Give me anything like that. Give me a teriyaki chicken with sugar. That's great. Bourbon chicken. Although I have a bourbon chicken place that is not Panda Express. There's a place... you guys aren't... Nobody's around here anyways. But in the Berkshire Mall, there is a Chinese food place in the Berkshire Mall that does bourbon chicken. The mall is dead. The entire mall is dead. The only place that's still open in this mall is the place that does the bourbon chicken, and it's just so good. I'm assuming he locked in a lease at like $4 a month when the mall opened, and he's just sticking to that lease. That's what I'm assuming happened. Because all the other food places around this place like went out and new stuff moved in. But yeah, small Chinese food. It's so good. The bourbon chicken there is delicious. It's the only place I'll actually like target bourbon chicken. That means it's a front for the mafia. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. The guy's super nice though. Super nice guy. The other Cynthia. That's actually huge. That's actually huge. What are we going to draw here? We got 3 cards left. What do we believe in, chat? Do we believe we're going to draw a Sylveon? Do we believe that we're going to draw... fuck. Are we believing in the heart of the cards here? Like, I think the correct play is to put this on the Sylveon. As much as I hate that, I think it's the right play. Pokemon Center Lady's bait. I could Pokemon Center Lady install for another turn, but I don't think that's the play at all. We're doing 120, 170 to this thing. But then it heals. It heals up. I don't know, I'm scared. I'm scared and alone. We're going to do it like this. We have a point already. Look at how close we are to one-shotting that Incineroar. Imagine. You need to try Korean fried chicken with garlic sauce. That sounds delicious. That sounds really good. For a while, there was a dead mall in North Dallas that only had... Wait, what? It only had an eye doctor and a Hot Topic. That's crazy. Those are like a two... If you had to pick the two things that survive in a dead mall, I would not have guessed that it was the eye doctor and a Hot Topic. There are only 2 functioning malls left in my state. That's sad, actually. It's sad. We live this. We're living this. We don't have Sabrina or Cyrus to make things happen here, but we live this. Yeah. And we could PCL. Good thing we saved that PCL, you know? I still see Spencer's at malls in my area. That's true. I live pretty close to King of Prussia, which is like the biggest mall on the East Coast. And there, I still see a ton of people in there all the time. I don't see anybody buying anything because it's all like Gucci, Prada, like crazy, like stuff that nobody's gonna, well, all right. The select few purchase things there. You know what I mean? The select few purchase things there. Did you know Spencer's owns Spirit Halloween? I did not know that. It checks out, though. Your last 2 cards are Sylveon, Rare Candy, go figure. I know. But look at it. It didn't even matter. That's what I'm saying. This deck is good. This deck is actually good. Like, we kind of bricked, and we're still going to win this thing, I think. I would never go to a mall to buy expensive bags. No, there's no way. There's no way. The only reason I go to the King of Prussia Mall, I'll go to there's an Old Navy there. My $10 t-shirts, baby. This was actually living proof, I'm pretty sure. Somebody checked the tag. I'm pretty sure it says Old Navy, and I'm pretty sure it was on sale for like $8. That's the reason I go to the mall. Can you flash the deck real quick while this guy contemplates to concede? Yeah. Here you go. I'm digging this deck a lot. There's no control. That's the only thing I don't like about this deck. There's no Sabrina. There's no Cyrus, which is like, ooh, makes me nervous. There you go. There's the concede. The hacks worked out. No Lily either? No, just a Pokemon Center Lady. One Pokemon Center Lady. You could potentially swap a Pokemon Center Lady with a Lily. I wouldn't be opposed to that. The reason I run Pokemon Center Lady over the Lily is because it can also heal the Sylveon. Oh yeah, we got that Flu Salad. Yeah, the heal can be clutch sometimes. That extra 30. Hey, Ethan, what's going on? How you doing? Not a great draw here, but that's okay. And this deck doesn't even really care about the Oricorio. I mean, you can attack with Sylveon, so like that is a thing, but into Gladian straight up. And they got the Titan all. Good for you. Good for you. Okay, that instantly makes this a better hand to start with. Get the Eevee down. Professor's Research. Oh, man. Rare Candy, Sylveon. Please do not red card me. Oh, please. If you red card me, I'm going to concede. I'm telling you right now. Look at this beautiful thing that's about to happen in front of us. Look at this beautiful thing that's about to happen in front of us. Oh my goodness. And it just keeps getting better. Yeah, gotta be GG. What a great start. Sometimes you just get the cards, you know? Sometimes you just get the cards and there's nothing anyone can do about it. What a start. Now this Silvally has no energy. Yeah, you could probably scoop here, buddy. Yep. Good game. Good game. I'm telling you, this is the deck. If I entered a tournament right now, this would be the one. Does Sabrina reset Overdrive? It does, yes. Yep. Thank you. Hey, Luz, what's going on? Didn't even need the Sylveon. Nope. Nopers. 5-win streak, by the way. 5-win streak. Every time I Mars a red card, I end up giving them the perfect hand. Like, what? Yeah. Yeah, you have to... I don't usually run red card. I will occasionally run Mars. And then just use it at an appropriate time. I feel like a lot of people will just drop the red card or the Mars, like, turn 1. But you don't know if you're hurting them or helping them at that point. I prefer to save the Mars after they already have 2 points, and I want to just completely cripple them by getting rid of all their cards. Retinas, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate you. Nice to see Togekiss this season. Oh yeah. Dang, this is a much worse draw. Much worse draw. Solgaleo deck? Yeah, I think you're right. It do be looking like that. Which is tough for us. That's a tough matchup. We got the weakness. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got the weakness. They're stampeding, which is good for us. That means they didn't get the cards that they need either. They didn't get the cards that they need either, which is nice. This is tough to look at. I will put a cape on, which means we survive Big Mushroom. But this is pretty tough to look at. You playing ranked? Always, always playing ranked, yeah. Yep. We're Master Ball rank. Yeah, here we go. Now they're going to get into their lion. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Sabrina? Honestly, I don't hate that. It's kind of fine. He's definitely lying next turn, though. Lion kind of just beats us. Lion kind of just beats us. This is a terrible draw. On top of Lion just beating us, which is about to happen. This is a terrible draw. I don't even know if there's a way to win this game. I really don't know if there is. I mean, I could X-speed. And maybe I do to keep this thing full health. Doesn't matter, though. 120 plus type advantage is 140. Yeah, it actually does. It actually does matter. I'm going to do this. This is like a bit of a... maybe a bit of a throw. But I'm going to do this because Lion one-shots everything on my team without a cape on. I actually need to get rare candy and cape next turn. And that's kind of the only way we have a shot at this game. Because of this 20 chip damage that they already had, we'll get one shot even with the cape on. The play was to probably hold on to the cape and put it in a better spot. But when you're like you only have a Togepi up there, it's too scary. It's too scary to do that. Magearna, I don't care too much about that. Guzma, that's pretty good for you. That means you get to knock me out and not even use line if you don't want to. Yeah, that's very good for you. We pretty much just have to have spiky hair at this point. The puzzle's glowing right now. The puzzle is glowing. Hold on. No, dang. If we got a rare candy there, this entire game changes. Now we just lose. Rare candy would have been wild there, though. Look, imagine this. Rare candy into Togekiss and attack this thing. Comes in, doesn't knock us out. We Cynthia and win the game. Now the only way we have any options for anything is to put Sylveon up and put a cape on it, and there's just no way, right? There's just no way. Close. Close. Very close. Waiting for the day I see someone say no ribbon. I've almost clicked no so many times. Oh, I actually do have to get the heck out of here. Unfortunately, that's a lame one to go out on. Ruth, thanks for the follow. I will be back on Monday. This deck is awesome. Use this deck. I can't show the deck on the screen. Hold on, I gotta go back to the other screen. I can't show you the deck on the screen. This deck is awesome. Use this deck. I think it's very good. Better than the Incineroar deck we were trying to do earlier. But I gotta go take my puppy to the vet. She's getting a shot, and then I'm probably stopping for Panda Express on the way back. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you guys on Monday. I don't have a plan for Monday, so who knows? It could be chaos. It could be chaos on Monday. But bye-bye. Have a good day. Later. Subscribe.